What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma? You can with the podcast, thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
A little less joy in the world because Cold Joy died.
Is that how you want to start this podcast? Or
Oh, no.
you're going to start it really
No,
sad?
no.
Who is Cold Joy?
Oh, you
Australian music legend has passed
He's
away.
passed away.
Yeah.
So we're very welcome to the podcast, mind you. But we're
Oh, no, let's not keep this, man.
Name
boring,
doesn't.
boring.
Em doesn't want to.
No,
You don't
let's
want to talk
start.
about Cold
no,
Joy?
Can we start
And death.
again?
Well, who is
You'll
Cold
be
Joy?
dead.
Death is just a part of life.
It's inevitable.
Yeah,
Cold
I
Joy.
know that.
Let me see
Please,
if I
guys,
can.
I don't want to talk about cold. Can we start again? This is really, like, people listen to our podcast because we're, like, fun, and we're starting with a death. Secondly, does anyone who's listening to the podcast actually care? I'm sorry.
Well, Cold Joy.
Cold Joy. Cold Joy's not even in the system, guys.
We have Gen Zs listening being like, who the fuck is Cold Joy? I don't care.
I'm going to Spotify Cold Joy.
Welcome to the podcast.
Is this a new one or is it?
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know what's going to be left in. We were talking about someone who passed away, but I actually want to
Cold
get you. There's an Australian guy.
Nathan,
It's on
stop
the,
it.
Says
Guys.
Australian music legend has passed away. Cold Joy, age 89. My question to you is, Em, that obviously we all pass away at some point, right? It's inevitable. But the thing that I don't get sometimes is when a celebrity or someone of notice, they talk about them on TV or radio, and they get really sad.
Yeah.
But the person's like 90 or like 110.
They, 110, mate. They were praying
That's a good
to
innings.
leave
Yeah,
this
they're
planet.
like, make
But
it
I mean,
end.
they had a run. You know what I mean? Like, I get at some
Yeah.
point, it's like it's sad we've lost this person.
Of
you know,
course.
but like when it's old,
Celebrate.
it's like, hey,
Yeah.
well, what a great run.
Great
Let's get
run.
happy.
But, okay,
Yeah.
well, let's do it. Cold Joy. You might know Cold Joy from Bebopalula. You guys know Bebop.
Put it in the mic.
Oh, you
Hey, the hits before
can.
they hit.
Bebopalula. You know a bit of Bebopalula.
Is there any other song of note?
Yes,
They would
no,
have
there
played
is.
this at like your high school dance, wouldn't they?
Yeah. No, you know this one. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Ready?
Clap your hands, clap your hands.
Cold Joy.
I feel like our parents are really sad about Cold Joy, and maybe they danced at their dance
Guys.
to Cold Joy.
Guys.
But
Cold
Jimmy-
Joy is responsible for rock and roll and Clementine. It's a bit sad.
I am
isn't it?
so sorry to all of you listening that don't give a shit about this news. I'm so sorry.
But what about the Cold Joy fan?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Coldplay. We got
Cold Joy. What about, how come this didn't make trending now, is my big question
You had
to
a lot
you.
of music stuff today too.
And we,
I did. I had Bieber.
Yeah.
I had Chapel.
Yes.
I had, who else did I
Kendrick.
have? Kendrick. I had Ed Sheeran. Cold Joy did not fit in that lineup. And up yours, Jimmy, for saying it played at my formal. Whoever said it, I am only 5 years older than you, mate. I am only 5 years
It's now time for the
And the
first
thing is-
dance at the formal. All right, find yourself a lady, swing around the dance floor, and let's have a little boogie. Welcome to the formal 1972.
Welcome to the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma Chow. Today we play Emma's song from her formal, where she's hoping to meet the man of her dreams.
Turn it
Well,
up loud. Gather
Well,
on the
parents-
radios.
I fucking hate
Enjoy the podcast.
I hate you. Okay, Jimmy, I know you love keeping up with all like the female TikTok terms. You love a term.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring it to you both. Spaving.
Oh no, I don't know.
Spaving.
I've never heard of
It's-
spaving.
No, actually, no. It's to do with.
Can I guess what it is?
I know what. Actually, I do know what it is,
Oh.
but you can guess.
Okay.
Is it, or is it spending and saving together?
It sure
Spending,
is. Spending
saving
and
to save.
saving.
Spending to save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spending to save. It's kind of adjacent to girl math.
Okay.
So it's making the rounds on TikTok, and it's basically when you're doing like online shopping and they're saying, hey, every purchase gets a free pair of earrings as long as you spend over $50. And maybe I'm only spending $39. And they're like, but if you spend $50, I'll give you free earrings. And you fall for it. And for a girl, it's like, but I wouldn't have got the free earrings if I didn't spend more. So I'm spaving. And
but
really, like,
technically you're not
I'm
saving,
getting what I
though.
didn't think I'd get today. So it's a bonus. So I'm winning.
But you're not though, because to achieve those earrings, you have to pay money. Therefore, you're paying money for the earrings.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
going to
look,
buy the
we-
earrings anyway. So now you're getting them for free. So you save money.
See?
Spaved.
Spaved.
I got my dog
Spaving.
spaved once. Yeah. Maybe something else.
The psychology behind it is what they call loss aversion. So we hate missing out on something, even if it's something we didn't actually want. So we spend to avoid the FOMO.
It's clever marketing. Well, Jim, you do
Isn't
this.
it?
You do this with free delivery. You do
Yeah.
this with free delivery. You will spend more so you get the free delivery. That's technically spaving.
Yeah, I spave. I'm pro spave.
Okay.
I walked in with a new pair of pants.
Yes.
Although I really like them. Tony's giving me the nod of approval now.
Yeah, we all commented on your pants that are very like baggy and pocketed and like heavy material.
I haven't had a look. Can you give me a little
Like 'em.
360, cutie? There we go. Yeah. That's
Oh.
nice. Now, great. Now,
Yeah.
slowly lift your top up.
Start massaging your
There's one
moves.
person you don't need to ask about getting their job off. No, so I wanted these pants for a while, right? So they're like a black cargo pants, and I was
Yes.
looking for this style of pant. Now I love my clothes, but the issue was I don't love paying full price for things. So
Right.
these are from Earl's, and they had a winter sale which was 50% off.
Love a sale.
So as soon as it went, I went bang. I bought these because I have spaved. I was going to
Yes.
buy. I didn't have a pair of pants like this, so I was in the market for it.
Yep.
But I didn't want to pay full price. So to me, I was always going to buy it. But now that I've saved 50%, I've saved money.
You've basically
See?
got them
Because
for
I
free.
was
You've
always
saved-
going to buy it. The
See?
key is you have to go in going, I was always going to buy this. If it's an impulse and you're like, oh, I see a discount, that to me is not spaving.
No,
guys-
but girls will still impulsively spave.
You guys just sound like addicts who are addicted to something, and you're trying to justify your own behaviour. You're spending more money.
Addicted
for
to a
something.
sick wardrobe.
I
Oh, you guys look great, but you're not saving any money.
think I can get you over on a team spave.
You reckon you can get me on a
Because
team
there's only one thing Nath spends money on and spends money to save.
Yeah,
Okay.
Golf.
I love golf. Yeah.
Golf for Jason,
Golf
anything.
for Jason.
You many times have
Yeah.
bought golf clothes, golf balls because they're on sale.
Yeah.
And you spend a save.
Because I lose so many golf
many.
balls.
And your wife goes, Nathan, do you need more golf balls? Nathan, do you need a golf shirt? And he goes, no, Drummond Golf at 25% off.
I spaved.
He
Wait, so
spaved.
are we all spavers? Because I was going to do this as a ding dong, you're wrong. And I thought I was going to be in the wrong, and you guys are going to be like, you shouldn't be spaving.
Look, I mean, Nate's only golf related.
I disagree. And the reason why is because my wife will come home and she will tell me all this stuff to justify using the joint credit card. And she'll say she bought 3 dresses because one of them she got for free because she paid a little bit extra for the other one. But I say to her, darling, but that extra amount would have been the price of that dress. You're not saving anything. And she goes, no, I am.
I'm spaving.
Just because like a little red bubble flashes up and you go, you've got yourself free dress. No, it's not free because you've paid extra for the other stuff. Just move the money over. Just because it's hidden over here with a bow on it doesn't mean you're not paying for that.
I think inherently, like Jim is the exception to the rule. I think inherently spaving is a girl thing.
Last night, Venroy have a 50% off sale at the moment. So the code came into me and Charlotte's emails, me and my partner. Last night we just sat on the couch just putting stuff into our little cart. I was like, that's gone straight in my basket.
Yeah, but see,
And we spaved. She got some dresses. I got another pair of jeans. And
That's,
shit.
that's couple spaving.
No, but sales are not. That's not spaving.
It is.
No,
because
that's just a
I didn't pay full
discount.
price.
No, but no, what you're.
It's
That's
always just
saving.
justifying spending. We
It's
get
not.
the logistics, and if you really break it down, we're like psychologically not okay.
Okay,
because
you know
we're
what? We're
spending
still
the
doing
money.
it.
Ding dong, you're wrong.
Ding dong, you're wrong.
Ding dong, you're wrong.
Whose side are you on?
No, I'm right. Today we are debating the term spaving. A lot of people listening, you might do this. It's spending to save. Buy one, get one free. Maybe if you spend 25 extra bucks, you're going to get free shipping. Maybe you'll get a free pair of earrings like I did the other
See,
day.
this is just so silly to me because you're not actually saving any money. I know you've given it a cute little name, spaving, but you're still spending an extra amount of money over here, and they just hit you up with a little bubble that pops up going, you've scored yourself a free hat.
I do it because, like, say if I want a pair of pants, right, and they could be like $90, and then it's like, $20 shipping. but over 100's free. So I might add a hat or a shirt.
Yeah.
And now I'm paying 130.
Yes.
But I get the shipping for free.
Yeah,
but if every
So the
purchase...
hat was discounted.
But the
Also-
hat was not discounted.
It was.
Because you're paying.
Well, I didn't pay the $10 shipping
more
anymore.
money.
Guys, with the earrings, I didn't even think I wanted or needed
Because
new
you
earrings, but
didn't.
I'm like,
You didn't
I would
need them.
love.
No.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I would love a new pair of earrings.
No.
Thank you so much.
You're getting done, guys. You're getting hoodwinked by the marketing of these clever online stores.
No, we're making sound financial investments.
you are not.
And we're going to see return on the investment.
They are
in-
sitting there, patting their cat, turning in their swivel chair, going, "We got another one."
Who is wrong, though? Are Jimmy and I the Spavers
Hmm.
wrong, or is Nath the regular spender?
Elaine, ding dong. Who's wrong, Elaine?
Absolutely. I'm a Spaver for sure.
Okay, so you're saying I'm wrong. You're saying Nate's wrong. So,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
explain
Nath,
to
you're
me.
wrong.
Explain to me your thinking with the whole spaving situation, Elaine. Why is this a good idea? How are you actually saving?
Okay, so basically, I think that if I'm going to buy the dress, let's say I go into a store and buy the dress, I'm probably going to buy another dress in another 2 weeks' time. So I might as well just buy now and save.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's right. That's a
Okay.
smart decision.
But you just said you're probably going to. Doesn't mean you're absolutely going to. Once you've committed, you can't.
We always need something for work. We always need some new outfit. I'm absolutely doing
This is the
it.
thing,
You
you
like
guys.
outfit repeat, and
You
also,
don't-
Elaine,
Nate,
am I
you don't
right?
understand the pressure on women
No.
to not outfit repeat.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and we can
exactly.
open
The
our
mental
wardrobe.
load.
The mental
load
load.
of looking
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing I love is cost per wear, TPW. That's how I justify everything.
Just because you give it an
Genius.
acronym
No.
does not mean it's a thing.
If
Stop
you-
acronyming
I'm like,
things.
TPW, baby.
Don't you
TPW.
TPW?
cost
It
per wear.
also
You
reminds me of
can.
BTS,
No,
buying to save.
you know what it reminds me
Yeah.
of? STFU, all of you. Peter, ding dong, who's wrong on the spaving situation? Is it Em and Jim? Are they wrong, or is it me, Nath? Am I wrong?
Em and Jim are wrong.
That's my point, Peter.
no, Pete.
Tell them the law. Lay down the law,
We've
Peter.
saved money, Pete.
Why are they
You're
wrong?
spending money. How are you saving money if you're spending, regardless how much you buy?
Because
Thank
they're
you,
not
Peter.
full price.
Yeah.
So, Pete-
I was going to buy the pants anyway, but
here's
now
the
I've got them
thing.
half price.
But this is the thing, Peter.
Yeah, but then you spend all this other money because you get sucked in by marketing and then you end up losing out.
Yes, Peter.
I,
this
look,
is the
I
thing.
still think, ads are good.
Also, us Spavers are the ones that make the world go round.
Peter-
We just keep we're keeping Australia in
I'm
the black.
supporting
We are in
commercialism.
the black.
I'm supporting local business.
No, you're not, mate.
Small independent retail.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're making the rich richer, is what you're doing. Annalise, ding dong, who's wrong? Is it Em and Jim? Are they wrong? The Spavers, or is Nath wrong?
No, Nath is wrong. So sorry, Nath, but you're wrong.
Okay, explain.
Because you could get that extra pair of earrings and you could put that on Facebook Marketplace, or you could sell that and then you get even more money off what your original purchase was.
This is
So
true.
think about it.
Okay, just Annalise, you've got to speak, Nath. I can translate here for you, so it's
sure.
all right. So, Nath,
Yeah.
you have a golf club. You got a driver at home, but you're going to get a new golf club at 50% off. So you've saved money on the new driver, and you're going to sell your old one on Facebook Marketplace to make money.
Oh my
Spaving.
God!
See?
Oh,
Think
guys.
about it.
Ding dong, I'm wrong.
You are wrong.
Trending now with Emma Chow.
Orlando Bloom's been trolled for a pic that he posted of his and Katy Perry's daughter, Daisy Dove. She's 4 years old. It was a carousel captioned, "Some fun being had," with pics of his dog and them with their friends. And then it's him and Daisy in the water at the beach. He's in his boardies. She's face away from the camera, so back to the camera, but she's completely Rudy-Nudie except for he's placed like a yellow love heart emoji over her butt. And people are like, this is weird. Like, it's too much.
I see a lot of people doing this. I mean, the problem now is that everything, only exists if it exists online, so people want to share this stuff constantly and put this stuff up. Like being in Europe, everyone's just walking around nude constantly. Like in Spain, like I'm talking little kids, teenagers, all the way through to adults.
Yeah.
And no one's got their phones out.
No.
But you're right. As soon as, you said it a bit earlier, Em, as soon as you've got millions and millions of followers, it opens up this opportunity for people to have commentary on
It's
it.
not even like it's a private account.
No.
He's got millions of followers. And I just if I have two sons, and even posting photos like in a carousel where Tino's always in his undies. His dad's always in his undies. So that's how we get around the house. And when I take cute little pictures, I kind of think, oh, maybe I shouldn't post the ones of him in his undies because it's this little boy in his undies.
A friend of mine, they have a daughter, and they don't upload any photos of her on their socials. But they have created, and again, I don't know, get your thoughts on it, Em, you're the mother of the show, but they've created an Instagram account for her.
Yeah, okay.
And so it doesn't follow anyone. It doesn't follow anyone. No one follows it. It's just private.
It's on
its own
private.
thing.
Do they post things
Yeah,
on
so
there?
they post like moments of like her first birthday and all these little things.
Okay.
So it's like they've created
It's an online
this-
album,
It's an
essentially.
online album,
Okay.
essentially.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
one
yeah,
day
yeah.
they want to be able to give it to her and go, hey, like here's your whole life, the things you wouldn't have remembered.
See, that's a
nice.
really interesting way to do it because,
Yeah.
you know, there are still privacy elements involved to that because, it's of course, it's on private, doesn't follow everybody, you don't
Yeah.
follow everybody else. So to the rest of the world, that account doesn't exist.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not there. And then it's like at one point, you know, you give it to them. I've asked them what age, but I don't think they know yet because then it's
Yeah.
like you give the opportunity, like, well, it's your photos, your consent if you ever wanted to put them into the world. But
Sure.
we
Yeah.
just wanted to document it and put it up somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, also, you as a parent, you have like tens of thousands of photos and videos, and they kind of just get stored there, and you forget because we don't print the photos anymore.
No.
Everything just
Don't
goes
get
up on
them developing.
Instagram,
Mind
and
you,
they're
it is-
always the highlights.
but
So I
it
kind of
is-
get what they're doing.
But
there.
for example, for you, your boys are so beautiful, right? They are so cute. And if I was the mum or the father to those kids, I kind of want the world to see how cute these
you want
boys
to share
are.
that. You do. And like sometimes I think about like, do I share too much? And like to be fair, I probably only post like once
But then
a month.
are you opening yourself up to scrutiny and is it dangerous for the kids? I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is.
Yeah, it's hard. Speaking of kids on socials, by the way, Justin Bieber has dropped the new video for his next single off the Swag album. It's that song Yukon. You would have seen it all over socials. Have a listen.
In the city, remember you used to drive a Yukon. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson.
So it's this black and white film, like video. It's him and Hailey and Lil Jack Blues, their son, who like largely has been kind of offline, but he's swimming in the water. They've still blurred his face.
Okay.
But like he's kicking his legs in the water. That's like the opening scene. And I guess it's like their show of like, you can say as much smack as you want about our relationship and our family, but we're solid and that's all that matters.
And that's him singing. That's
Yeah.
Jack Blues.
That's the little kid sing.
This
Yeah.
is very advanced for a 1-year-old.
He's
Cute
very
photo of him
talented.
with a big love heart across his bottom. So 131060. Who is your alter ego and when do they come out? Right, we all have got one. We've all have got one. Maybe you don't notice it, maybe you don't name it, but sometimes it comes out so often that we have to name our alter ego. The reason I bring it up, Jim, is because we all remember the old Hot Girl Summer from a couple of years ago, right? Hot Girl Summer, this was the vibe we were going for. This was the era we were in.
Yeah.
Well, Gen Z are in the midst of deciding what they want to do with summer, the next summer coming up. Obviously, we're in winter, and the main thing you think about in winter is summer.
Yeah.
Right? Because summer bodies are made in winter.
They are.
A study has found out that 70...
I just have a winter body all year round. It's easy that way. My winter body is made in summer.
Just have a
Hot
year-
chippies, beers.
Just
Yummy.
a year-long body, baby.
Feed the beast.
A study has found 74% of respondents have a summer persona. All these people have come out and said as soon as it hits summer, their alter ego comes out not just for a night, but for a whole season.
Yeah, for like 3 months. Like
Yes.
extra flirty, feeling cute, better outfits. It's the whole thing. Better vibe.
Do you guys have an alter ego that comes out? Because you guys know mine very well.
Yes.
In fact, you only met mine at the start of this year when we made a little trip over to Vegas.
To Vegas. And I met Vegas Vince.
Vegas Vince. Vegas Vince comes out every day. Jim, you've known Vegas Vince by many different names
Yeah.
over different years. Vegas Vince is just the latest edition of his naming. You know what I mean? But he's had many different looks. He's a chameleon.
He's always, his attitude's the same. He's
Yeah.
up for, he's up for adventure.
Yeah.
He's up for a good time. He's a ladies' man.
Yes, he is a ladies' man, Vegas Vince.
He is very handsy, but he keeps him to himself.
Yes, he
If
does.
that makes sense.
What are some
Very
of
animated.
What are some of your highlights from Vegas Vince when we took the show to Vegas? Is there anything that sticks out to you?
Nothing I can say on the show.
No, that's true. What
But you
about-
are very, very animated. I know it's probably hard to believe you listen to this show, but he gets more animated as the night progresses.
There's also like the hungover Vegas Vince,
Yeah.
which I experienced,
Yeah,
where
and
you're
listen-
like you're like quiet
Hey.
and your eyes glaze over, they're bloodshot,
There's
and Vince
There's
is
some
feeling
sadness
very
behind those eyes.
There was
Yeah.
some sad peepee.
I'm going to call you
PPLP. There was so you saw a few different. It's
a movie, mate. You would know.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. God damn it, watch a franchise. What were some of your highlights from Vegas, Vince? So that's sad Vegas, Vince.
Yeah.
Was there any particular moments? I remember from the parts I do remember of Vegas, Vince. There was I think he got first night fever a little bit.
First night fever, Vegas, Vince. It was very much like mixing all the drinks, buying everything for all the girls, and we'd had one sip from one drink, and already you're like Vegas, Vince is like more.
Producer Lolo, how was you were over there? You were the head honcho over in Vegas. How did you find Vegas, Vince, over in Vegas when he did come out?
I found Vegas Vince to be a liar because Em and I had to go to bed and I was like, we're time to go. And Vegas Vince is like, yeah, I'll be done in 10 minutes. Okay, no worries. Got to room at what, 6?
Yeah, about 6 a.m.
We left at 12:30.
Yeah. Vegas Vince pulls all-nighters.
Guys, it's not me, it's Vegas Vince. And this is what I want to ask now. On 131060, jump on the phones. Who is your alter ego? Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's somebody in your life. Yeah. It could be a partner. It could be a friend, a work colleague, a boss who has an alter ego. And it doesn't even have to be after a few drinks,
There's an ad for Vegas on the TV right now.
Oh, actually?
Channel 9, it's Vegas Rugby League.
Oh, don't tell me, mate.
There he is! There's Vegas!
I'll start itching. 131060, jump on the phones. Who is your alter ego? Is there somebody in your life that has an alter ego? And when do they come out? It doesn't have to be after a few drinks. Maybe it's just like a weekend kind of thing or a holiday alter ego that you have. Grace from Gregory Hills. Hello, Grace.
Hi.
Do you have an alter ego, Grace?
My boyfriend has an alter ego called the Stallion.
The Stallion. I love that. What does the Stallion do when he's out and about?
So we come from the city, it's all good and well, but as soon as you put him on a horse, he is a completely different person. You get him out bush, you get him to a camp draft, put his jeans and boots on, and he's a completely different person.
Actually, to be fair, I've seen Jim do this a few times. Something about re-entering the country, because Jim was born and raised in the country, Gundawindi. You turn into a bit of a cowboy every time you head out country, mate.
I do love it. I mean, I went to Canamble Rodeo this year, and you know, I turned up the coughing, the spitting, the
hopping. You love chewing on stuff when you're out there too. You're grabbing a bit of barley or a bit of wheat. And
a bit of a hay bale. You just get it between your teeth. I love chewing on things.
Grace, it's like a
punching darts, drinking black rats.
It's like a new person, is it, Grace? Have you confronted him about being like, who is this country fella?
You know what? It's my favourite side of him. I love it.
Oh, that's cute.
He's just been in the Northern Territory at a camp draft for 2 weeks, and it's my favourite thing.
What, because he's not there?
All right, we've got Anonymous who's called through. Hello, Anonymous.
Hello.
Now, Anonymous, do you have an alter ego?
I do. I have 2 alter egos.
2?
Okay, talk us through them.
Yeah. So I have one that's an escort.
Okay.
Okay. What's your escort alter ego?
She does like call services and stuff like that.
Wait. So, you're a professional escort?
Yes.
I thought you meant like as in drunk. I'm pretending you're being an escort.
Yeah.
You
have a legitimate.
Very quiet and very shy. Like I won't go to the pub and talk to someone and try bring them home.
Yeah.
So what's the private escort like? Can you tell her?
Very outgoing, very talkative.
Can you tell us? Does she have a name?
I do, but I don't want to.
No, that's fair. That's all right. Okay.
And did you say you had another one?
I have another one who's a performer, burlesque performer.
Yeah.
And she's very also outgoing and very like wild and always on the go, always on the move.
Okay, so you completely, like as a person in everyday life, the opposite of these alter egos?
Yes, completely.
Anonymous, has anyone ever like caught you out or found you? Like they know who you are, and then they've met one of the escort, or they met the dancer?
Yes.
What do they say? What do you say?
I just say hi.
Do you so you pretend to be the other person, or you say, "Oh no, I have an alter ego"?
Depends. If I go out, I'll try and bring one of those alter egos out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you dress differently? Like, do you wear a wig or anything like that?
A lot of makeup.
A lot of makeup.
Have you worn wigs?
Like costumes and stuff.
Will you wear wigs again?
Will I wear wigs again?
Yes.
Do you wear wigs?
Not so much wigs, but just like the hairpiece to make my hair longer.
Hairpiece.
Like an extension.
Have you heard of Vegas Vince? Because he gets out and about. And
he's looking for an escort.
What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma? You can with the podcast. Thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.